Avengers 2, the Justice League movie, Superman vs. Batman, Star Wars Episode 7, those type movies are things I imagine will be huge, like opening night things where they just pile down the street halfway across town to get in to see the movie. And I experienced something like that with Catching Fire. But they piled in because everyone was excited to see Catching Fire. And was it really worth all that effort to just jam people into the theater to see it? Listen and find out. The Hunger Games Catching Fire stars Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Donald Sutherland, Woody Harrelson, Jessica Biel, and a lot of other people. I'd have to go over the list. And it's directed by Francis Lawrence. And The Hunger Games, the first movie, I was slightly skeptical going in. I like Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, Winter's Bone, she's fantastic. Oscar nominated, then she just won an Oscar recently for Sylvain's Playbook. So I'm like, Hunger Games could be good. It's one of those, it's based on a book saga, I don't know. It could be Harry Potter, it could be Twilight, let's see. And I liked it, it wasn't great. I wanted to like it a lot more, but I think the director of that just undercut the action a bit with shaking the camera everywhere, and that bothered me. But I was still really enjoyed it. I mean, frickin' Jennifer Lawrence is a great actress, and I was very hopeful that Catching Fire would improve on the sequel in every way, and it did. Francis Lawrence, right off the bat, much better director than the last guy. But in this one, there was almost none of the camera shaking, and it wasn't like shake, shake, shake so you don't see the murder. Like, they were okay with showing it, but maybe they just moved the camera away if they didn't want to. But I mean, you get to see Jennifer Lawrence shoot an arrow just right into someone's chest, stuff like that. Like, I want to see some child murder, and at the same point, that's not exactly what we're getting here. Whereas the Katniss and Peeta, after winning their Hunger Games thing, they go back, and, well, they didn't exactly win because, as Woody Harrelson says, there's only survivors, because they go back, and life still sucks. In the first movie you thought, yeah, it's not very good living. Now it's like, you kind of really get that this is a dystopian future. It's like the Holocaust. It's just brutal. People, it's not even really living. And for the 75th one, President Snow takes a lot of the favorite victors of previous years and puts them all into one special Hunger Games, so you can see a lot of the winners fight it out and kill each other. So it's not a bunch of kids. It's a lot of more adult people. Like, you get a woman that's 80 years old or something. And so it's a wide variety of people killing each other, and so it's not as brutal, but at the same time it is, because there's some pretty gruesome murders, but it's not of children, like small children, so it might be a little easier to watch. And as always, the star of the last movie in this one, Jennifer Lawrence, is just fantastic. Oscar winner. Jennifer Lawrence is just fantastic, so you expect that she's just going to give a great performance. In this one, yeah, best part of the movie, Jennifer Lawrence. Really good, great character, and that's a good main character that you want to follow and you might identify with. And you get her two, like, love interests. Peeta, who's kind of the phony one they have to put on for the camera, Josh Hutcherson. In the first Hunger Games, I liked him, but I didn't think he was that great. Just kind of like, meh. This one, I'm like, yeah, you got a lot better. Josh Hutcherson does a really good job. I like him. And then you get the other half of that, Liam Hemsworth, and he's, again, pretty good, though he's not in these movies very much. I don't know if that's going to change in Mockingjay. I like Liam Hemsworth just fine, and he's good as he was last. That whole love triangle thing, it's not a huge aspect. It doesn't make it Twilight, because it's a tiny thing. I don't even think of it as truly a love triangle. It's just, by circumstance, Katniss and Peeta might pretend to love each other and might actually care for each other a little bit, but some people are just like, oh, it's a love story. It's like, no, it's not. It's a gruesome movie. And it's shown off when these guys, they'll just go into the districts or whatever, burn them to the ground and execute people and just perpetrate mass atrocities. It's like, yeah, they need to do something about this, and you get that Katniss is kind of starting a revolution. The last 10 seconds or so of the movie gave me goosebumps because I was just, the anticipation for Mockingjay went up through the roof, and I was like, this is going to be great. I'm so excited. The drama in this plays it really well. You care about the people, and you're really like, I want them to fix this shitty place they're in. It's a really good dystopian future thing. The Hunger Games, as always, they always have a long build up to it. It's not just, okay, 10 minutes, plop them in, let's see people kill each other, because then it would suck. But they build it up so nicely. You care about the characters. You want to see them succeed. And you don't want to just like, alright, Jennifer Lawrence, kill everybody. You like a lot of the other people. You know, this guy Finnick, I kind of like him. These other people, I like him. I really, really like this movie. It's one of my favorites of the year. Catching Fire gets an A. I really, really enjoyed it. So excited for Mockingjay now. Even though it's 2 parts, I don't know. And I'm not sure if this one's supposed to be the darkest. Is this The Empire Strikes Back? Or is it going to get even darker next time? Catching Fire is a really good drama with some pretty good action. Love it. Love the performances. Love the characters. Can't wait for Mockingjay. If you like this review, like, subscribe. Comment below. Tell me what you thought of Catching Fire. Did you see it opening night? Did you all cram into the theater and just people lying on top of each other? Just a lot of people just excited, and that was nice to see. A lot of people just excited and passionate about the movie, and they're all like, I freaking want to go see it opening night. People that care about it. I'm not going to see that again until like Superman vs. Batman and Avengers 2 come out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.